They're fucking with the...
That might be one of the Sicilians on Flatbush. No. That was the Governor Bridge in the number down on Ocean Parkway and Avenue W. And that was right near Coney Island Hospital. Break a break. Where'd you go, break a break? Oh, go down to Coney Island Avenue. Give me a large vanilla cone over there by Coney Island. Richie Rich, out there? Yeah, Joe. All right, just wanted to get you in the mix. Thank you. Sweeten up over here, buddy. Nice. You pour yourself a bowl of Cheerios yet? Not yet. 10-4. Richie Rich, fisherman is saying you're sounding good on waking a bacon, waking a bacon. Thank you, Fish. Talk about Brooklyn, man. Come on, Brooklyn was beautiful, man. Come on, give me a break. All the big guys were from Brooklyn. Then everybody got sick of Brooklyn, and then they went out to Staten, Italy. They said, all the Italians said, let's go to Staten, Italy. Break a break, guy. Say your name, fool. Who's break a break guy? Son of a bitch.
Hey, what's the matter for you?
They all missed you, Mac. Once you went away, they all went away with you. Hey, Mac. Sam the Man's asking me what's a good channel to ride out Long Island on. I think the Long Island people stay on 17 too, no? No, negative. No Long Island is on this channel. It says Long Island, no, I haven't heard many Long Islanders come through my radio. Yeah, same here. I really don't know anybody out there. There's only one person from out there. I'm trying to think of his name right now. I don't want to say it wrong. I think it's what, Snowman? Snowman or Iceman? He's all the way out. He's from the borderline of Queens and Long Island. Where do you think he usually hangs out? Everybody hangs out on the bowl, brother. Everybody hangs out at the bowl. When you got power and you're able to talk and key your bullet down and have your voice travel, everybody hangs out up there, man. That's the Super Bowl. Oh, yeah, 10-4. No, I know that. He was asking more of a local channel. You know, the kids running like stock, more or less, you know? No, I don't know of any, man. 17 has been my channel now for almost 9 months, man. I come up here sometimes and I don't even say a word, and there ain't nothing happening on this channel. It's like crickets in the background, 10-4. Yeah, I know the deal. I stay up on 17, and then all of a sudden I'll key up the mic, and I'll say, come on, guys, let's play a game out there. Like right now I'll do it. Let's say, come on, guys, let's play a game out there. Anybody got a copy on the fishermen out here in New York City? They call it the Big Apple. Anybody out there hearing my radio out there in DX land? Let's rock and roll. Come on. Yeah, I'll tell you one thing. I had one of my guys that I talked to out in Texas.
And he heard a 771 station that was out of Long Island today on 38 lower sideband.
Yeah, but I don't have. I got the Cobra 1000 GTL. I don't have the Cobra 2000 with the uppers and the lowers. But this station right here, channel 20, channel 21, channel 15, and channel 11 are basically the only hot channels out here.
Well, the beauty of it is, you know what? You just comb the 40 channels when you get out there, and you see what's out there when you're out there. You know, it's the best way to do it.
Roger, man. Who am I talking to anyway?
This is Joe Breck. Joe Breck. Yeah, you and I were trying to do DX the other day. You were surfing the band, getting people.
Roger, Joe, you gotta excuse it, man. You know, 61 years old and smoking the bones, man, it's getting to me.
Nice. Well, you know what? You don't sound like you're 61, so you're doing something right.
I'm 55, smoking the bones.
I can, man. And I'm transmitting around what they call over here Howard Fish. Howard Fish in Queens?
10-4.
Roger, so now where am I transmitting out by you, Joe Brick?
I'm in Old Mill Basin, right near Kings Plaza, like 2 blocks from Kings Plaza Mall.
Alright, cool, man. Right away when you said that, man, the lights just lit up on the top of my head, man. I know exactly where you are. I go to a lot of the clubs out there at the old Floyd Bennett Field over there. Some of those buildings, we have some of our clubs going on in there. 10-4?
10-4, yeah. I used to have a garden over there. But what kind of club? What are you going to out there?
I go to 2 clubs out there. I go to one club around their Christmas time, which is the big Christmas decorators that get together and they hold a one-night meeting in there with coffee and cake. And you're talking about people like the Dyker Heights, you know, the Dyker Heights out by the Verrazano Bridge. And then you're talking about the Howard Fish, and then you're talking about people in Brooklyn, people who love to decorate. 10-4?
Yeah, it sounds pretty interesting. 10-4, man. 10-4, pretty cool. First time I'm hearing of that, man. And I'm always around that way too. So I never heard that, man. Very interesting.
You gotta be. Oh man, come on. You gotta be cool. You're kidding me, Mr. Brooks. You also got some clubs over there that rent some of those big silos over there for model railroading trains.
Yeah, no, I know about those and the remote control cars. I think they stopped the remote control cars, but I believe they stopped that over there for some reason.
I don't know. When the weather gets nice over there, there's a lot of stuff going on by you down in that neck of the woods, but that's a nice little trip between me and you. I'm trying to think, 2.5 miles?
I don't know. You know what? Nah, more than that. Definitely more than that. Unless it's line of sight. I want to say line of sight, maybe 5-6 miles.
You said right near Flatbush and the Kings Highway, no?
No, 11N, off the bell, 11N, Flatbush Avenue.
All right, all right. 3 miles, 3.5 miles. Man, you sound good over here, man, in the Howard Fish.
Yeah, 10-4. Yeah, actually, probably only a few miles line of sight. Because you're right across Jamaica Bay, no?
Yeah, I got my surfboard right now, man. I'm actually on top of it with my Antron 99 up there about 60 feet, man. I just kicked off the surfboard and I'm surfing the water.
10-4.
I used that as my enemy over here. I tried to face my antenna right on Jamaica Bay and hope Jamaica Bay travels the signal and keeps on bouncing before you'll hear my boy out there. And he comes on this station, Mr. From Lake Okeechobee, Florida, Deer Slayer.
Yeah, 10-4. Yeah, you know what? I'll go over there by Floyd Bennett Field once in a blue moon. I go hang out there by Jamaica Bay end, all the way at the end of Floyd Bennett. And I'll go there with my ham radio. I have a Yaesu 817. It only puts out 5 watts, man. But I have that antenna right by the water, and that thing goes clear into Europe, man, on 5 watts battery power. No effort.
What inside of a car with the heat on right now, or you want a base unit?
No, I'm using a 148 as a base right now with an RM Italy 503.
Oh, we're getting like Mac right over here right now. Mac would have picked that up. I don't know what the fuck you said. Yeah.
That's Professor Mac, the educator of CB around here.
Yeah. I mean, you could have took to me until I was blue in the face and I wouldn't understood a fucking word you said over there, man. I just had somebody I just said to somebody on the Super Bowl channel, I got to meet somebody and I said to him, I just want the fucking best. I said, what can I get? And he gave me a Cobra 1000 GTL. He gave me an RF linear amplifier, Firebird F500. Hello. I like that. And I'm working off of an Antron 99. I'm set, man. I'm all right. But you're sounding good over from that area.
Yeah, 10-4. Yeah. You know what? I have a Cobra 142. I got to send it back to Snake Radio. It came back. It has an issue with the mic jack, so I can't use it. So I spent all that money on this beautiful radio and got to send it back. So I'm going to send that 142 back and get that corrected, and then I can use that as my base. And but until then, I'm going to use this 148.
Yeah, Roger, man. What is your future for the setup that you have in front of you? Do you want to talk to your locals, or do you want to get your name called?
Nah, I like talking to the locals, man. I like talking to the locals because, you know what, the DX are fun, you know. I can get in there. My antenna isn't that high. I live in a co-op, so I have restrictions. So I got the steel whip, probably about 25 feet off a gate, you know, and it's doing the job.
Yeah, Roger, you know what you need, right?
Do tell.
You need about 16 mats of fucking firecrackers in the trunk.
Yeah, 10-4. I do have access to my attic, and I did put an 11-meter end-fed doing an inverted V in the attic, you know, so I can toggle back and forth between that antenna and the outside antenna and see what's what. You know, some days that attic antenna will give me better audio for some reason, you know, but it definitely does good on the receive as well.
Roger, over there, man. Make me get excited. The most important part I like about my radio and what I like about CB says a punch. Man, let me get excited. What's my carrier?
What's your carrier? Key up.
Hello. Now I'm going to start talking.
Yeah, my end, man, you're starting off at the plus, and you're ending up on the 0 of the 30. That's what I
want to hear, man. Not much the audio. I want to see what the carry is, because when you maybe the ground and you know you get that fishing pole in your hand and you put your thumb on the lock. Oh Jesus Christ! To whip that pole around your shoulder and cast. My bait. When you cast it out there, you cast it out. Oh my Lord! The carrier is staying strong.
Yeah, now your carrier's strong, your audio's strong, you're sounding good. Let's get these other guys in there. These other guys are getting got trigger fingers right now. Yeah, jump in, Matt. Jump in there, Bensonhurst, Jimmy Bensonhurst.
All right. Leave it in, fellas. Summer on the beach. That video's funny, Jim. I say that short.
That'll never die. That'll never fucking die.
How long were you there? How long was I where? Sitting on the side. I went and do something with my son real quick, and then I came back about, I don't know, a minute. Roger. Do you agree with what I said about the carrier traveling with a strong carrier, and as far as your carrier can travel out there, better the signal? You lost me. What do you mean, as far as wattage goes? No, I'm talking about when you're talking DX and you're talking skip. I said, and you're nailing down the trigger, and you're holding it down, and I sit there and I don't say, wait, hold on. Right there, Mac. I'm talking about that right there. I'm talking about that carrier. When you get out there and you throw the ball out into the air, you throw it for distance. So if that carrier is a strong carrier, it's going to go further, correct?
No. Skip is totally different, bro. Skip is basically a window. Certain windows open up to certain places at certain times and certain hours and certain weather. You never know where it's going to be. You can have an idea by looking at a skip map on the computer, but for the most part, it's basically just like you know what a black hole is? Like time travel? You go through a black hole or like a teleport. You fucking press a button like Star Trek and they teleport, and then sometimes it breaks and it ends up in a different location than they wanted to go originally. That's what skip is like. Basically, the atmosphere opens up for RF and radio waves. So today you can have a direct line to Michigan. Tomorrow you'll have a direct line to Florida. Every day it's always different. You never know where you're going to go. Your carrier has nothing to do with it. That's all Mother Nature, opening up different fucking portals to different places. That's all that is. It has nothing to do with carry. Unless you're running fucking 50,000 fucking watts on a fucking beam, it doesn't matter what you do. You can fucking, on a vertical, it's all about luck. Luck and Mother Nature.
Mac, you just fucking amazed the shit out of me on how much fucking knowledge is in your house, in your brain, when it comes to this CB. It's like me when it comes to fishing. I got so much fucking knowledge inside my brain about hooks and sinkers and line and shit, but you got a knowledge inside of your head where you know everything there is to know about this fucking CB.
10-4, yes, I do know a lot, yes.
You're telling me my carrier has nothing to do with that black hole, with that window. Once that window opens up and say the West Coast comes out there and I hear San Diego coming at me and I key up my mic, my 9-pound carrier or my strong carrier is not going to carry me further through that black hole?
No, because, okay, there can be somebody sitting right a block away from you on a barefoot radio station. And the conditions just might be better to their antenna, you know what I'm saying? The line of sight. So they might do better on a barefoot radio than you're doing with your amp, you know what I'm saying? A local talking, yes. The more power you have, the further you're going to get, obviously. But that's pointless either. That's pointless too, because remember, say like an Antron 99, you're supposed to be able to transmit about 100 miles, right? In open area. If you live down in fucking Arizona in the desert, 100 miles, yeah. Here in the city, you can transmit 40, 50 miles. Now with an antenna, you can transmit about 90. But it doesn't matter because you're not going to be able to hear the people you're talking to. They'll hear you, but remember, your radio is only as good as you receive. If you can't hear the person, people can hear you and you can't hear them. What the fuck's the difference? You know what I'm saying? You can transmit 100 miles, but you can only receive maybe 30 or 40. So, you know what I mean? It's all irrelevant. As far as Mother Nature goes, with that fucking skip, I see people with 4-watt radios talking to fucking Michigan and Canada or England. It all depends on, what Mother Nature feels like letting you do.
So the way you're making it sound right is the linear is a piece of shit. It ain't worth nothing.
No, it's worth something, but like I said, all right, for local talking, don't get me wrong, when the window does open for skip, the more power you have, obviously, that might put you out on top. But like I said, you could do the same thing with a barefoot radio. You just need the right conditions. I see people shooting skip with barefoot radios all the time. Who was I talking to? I was talking to a guy in fucking Illinois the other day on my barefoot radio, my Galaxy. And I was, me and Joe. Remember Joe the other day? I was talking to the guy Skip when I was tuning my Galaxy.
Yeah, 10-4. Yep, South Carolina.
Right, South Carolina. Yeah, so I mean, you don't necessarily need power to do that. Power definitely helps when the window opens. The more power you have, you might come out on top on their end. But like I said, that's all about conditions. You know what I'm saying? That's what Mother Nature decides to let you do that day. You know what I mean? Sometimes the window opens closer to you than it would to me. You know what I mean? Like, it's all about atmospherics. So, say, the conditions window opens up over Queens, right over Howard Beach, to Illinois, say, or to say Florida. You're going to come out on top because you're closer to that condition.
Ah, come on, easy. I didn't ask for the Bible.
The Bible? Okay, 10-4.
God damn, easy, bro.
When you ask the professor, he's going to give you the answer.
Yeah, no, I hear him. That's why he's got his Cadillac over there with 15 mats of firecrackers in the back trunk. Linears don't mean shit.
No, they're better for local talking. I like local talking better anyway. I'd rather talk to people I know. What are you going to do? You wave the hand to some guy in fucking Florida? What do you discuss the weather, politics, wave a hand, Happy New Year, and that's about it? Just to get your name called? It's fucking stupid. It's fun, but I only do it once or twice. I get my name called twice and I'm done. You want to do that for 6-7 hours a day? Oh, how's the weather down here in Chicago? It's a fucking windy city. What the fuck you think? How do you think the weather is? They got fucking 50-mile-an-hour winds like they do every other fucking day. The sand pile, Florida. How's the weather down there? You can look at that on your fucking phone. It's 78 degrees at nighttime. It's fucking 87 during the day with fucking humidity out the ass. It doesn't change. The weather out there, they're not gonna get a freak fucking ice storm down in Florida. It doesn't happen.
Yeah, you bunch of mudbags. Hey, man, but eventually, Mac, fuck the locals, Mac. I'm just gonna strictly be like, Dear Slayer and Motor Mount Mall and those big heavy hitters like, Brown Shoes, and I can think of a couple of other guys that keep the mic down, and that's it. It's all over. Hey, you bunch of mudbags.
That's what you want to be like? You want to just key down and then lock up the frequency so nobody else can talk? That's how you want to be?
Of course, Mac. I want to key the mic down and you're not going to be able to say a word.
What are you compensating for, a little pee-pee?
Little pee-pee. Hey, Marty King, you shot me a picture, man. I like that picture of that beam you got me. Rascal selling me the rotor. Yeah. Fuck hey, man. It's over. That's it. Thunderbolt wants it so bad. Penis. Power. I said, I don't know about the tower. I said, I ain't got 1,800 laying around right now to put a 30-foot tower up. Yeah, I went and bought all the stuff.
All right, good. You bought all the stuff, ready? What did I tell you last time? You're going to put a beam up below the power lines? That's like putting a 454 fucking big block on a fucking skateboard. It's not going to go anywhere. What's the point? You're below the power lines. You understand that, fisherman, right? You're not going to, that beam is not going to work. You have to go up another 15 to 20 feet to get that beam above those power lines.
Mac, I'm cutting out. 73s.
All right, Jimbo, we'll talk to you tomorrow, my brother.
Okay, I'm on the rod.
Who's that, Iceman?
Everybody else out there, Fisherman, Joe Brick, 73s, Jay Bensonhurst, I'm out of here.
10-4, man. Have a nice night.
7-3, sir. 7-3.
Is that you, Iceman? I just heard somebody with a deep voice, like Iceman's voice.
Mac, I had all intentions of selling everything to 82. 82 was going to come down here, was going to buy the whole setup, but after the other night of actually opening up that black hole and seeing exactly how far my tongue went inside the black hole, I got more interested in it.
I understand that. But remember, when there's no skip, like you just said, fuck the locals before, these are the people that you have to talk to when there's no skip around. What do you think, you're going to turn the radio on every day and there's just going to be skip there waiting for you? It doesn't work like that. This is like very freakish lately, where the skip comes in every day. About a year ago, when I came on in last January, when I came back on the radio after 28 years, there was no skip for like 4 months.
I understand that, Mac. I understand that. But when you spend long hours at your retiree age downstairs in a basement and you sit and just listen to the frequencies from 1 to 40, and then you say to yourself, well, you know, I'm going to try something. I'm going to go to 17. I'm going to sit there for 15 minutes and listen to it and see what I hear. And then all of a sudden you just hear static. Then you key up your phone and you turn on your linear and you say out there, how about DX, DX, DX? You do that for 20 minutes straight, Mac. I did it for 20 minutes straight. There was Ugat Sangu out there. There was nobody. All of a sudden, out of the fucking blue, your black hole opened up. And somebody from Michigan said, yeah, come on, fisherman. I got a copy on you.
Yeah, see, I don't have that problem. I usually make 1 or 2 shout-outs and they get right back to me. And then I'm bored and I'm done. You know what I'm saying? And then I go to a different channel and I talk, you know, local. I like talking local too. That's where I have all my fun. You know, you see how I am. I like to bust balls. We joke around. That's what I like. I enjoy that.
I knew you were going to say that. How the hell did I know you were going to... Wait, ready? For real?
Right. I don't find it fun talking to a guy about weather from fucking 1,300 miles away. It's fun, like I said, for a minute or two. I get my, you know, I shout out, they get back to me. And that's it. You know, I'll do it for a half hour sometimes. But for the most part, you're basically saying the same thing. I heard out the other day on Channel 28. I probably made about 35 contacts in about 20 minutes. Every one of them, the same exact conversation. Oh, waving a hand, you know, you're sounding good here around Brooklyn, New York, blah, blah, blah. Hope all is well. Happy New Year to you and your family. 575, Brooklyn, New York, back on the side. How many fucking times you want to say that?
I see where you're coming from. I see where you're coming from. It's the thing is that when you start hooking up with power shotters, or I should say when you hook up with guys like Dear Slayer, Mac, you keep down your bullet. You're Mac now. You 575. You just shot your shot right out to Lake Okeechobee, Florida, and you got Dear Slayer. And Dear Slayer's saying, yeah, come on, 575, Mac. I got a copy on you. Come on down. Hey, Mac, this is what I want you to hear, what I'm hearing in my radio down here in Lake Okeechobee. And you can hear on his speaker, 575, 575. 575, New York, you got a copy on me, Dear Slayer? That makes me go excited, man.
I'll tell you one thing. Let me jump on in here. Let me see. Do I got it? All right, I got it. Good. See, my issue on the ham side, I do ham radio. Well, I used to. I don't really play with it much anymore for the same reasons that Mac's saying. I don't play around on that ham radio stuff because I listen to people give me the weather report all day. I don't care about the weather. I don't care about the weather in your house. I don't care about the outside temperature. I don't care about what your temperature is in England, Spain. I don't want to know your temperature, you know? And I feel like people just say their temperature because they just don't know what the hell to say on radio. So I don't understand why you're on radio when you're supposed to be talking about stuff, you're talking about the goddamn weather. So I'm with Mac on that.
Yeah, no, okay, you're on Mac on that part, but the best part about it is when you're reaching a guy...
This guy's dumb as shit, I'm sure you can tell.
All the way out in California. I'm going to call Mud Duck Reed. All the way out in Texas, out in the desert. And you're keying up your bullet now, and you reach...
He generalizes everything towards fishing, watch.
No linear is traveling you through...
How much you want to bet he says sending out a fucking hook and they bite, watch.
It's to you, I hear your radio, say whatever your handle is. He hears you coming out. The best part about it is when he tape records it back to you, and you actually hear yourself coming with your voice over in Texas.
10-4. No, I understand what you're saying. You know, to each his own. I'm just saying that I stopped talking on the ham side because that stuff got boring real quick. They don't stop doing that stuff out there with the weather, you know? They do it on DMR. They do it on the local repeaters. Like, really, on the local repeater, you really need to hear what the weather is 5 miles from your house? It's not any different.
Right. No, I agree with you on the weather. It's very rare that I'm asking what the weather is in Puerto Rico, or I'm asking down at the Bahamas, well, what's the temperature today? I don't give a fuck what the temperature and the weather's down in the Bahamas or Puerto Rico. I just like to know, how do I sound down there? And then hopefully it was a video gate Hopefully I opened up the video gate where you came back to me and said, yeah, fisherman, here's what you sound like down in Puerto Rico. And I heard over there, yeah, how about you, great whale? How about you, great whale in Puerto Rico? You got a copy on the fisherman? And then I said to myself, motherfucker, I sound good.
Is that what you want? You want to hear a recording of your audio? All right, good. Count to 10.
Sound good, so I don't blame you.
Dumb as shit.
Come on, man. How you reading this radio over by JFK International Airport? The fisherman is throwing the beam your way. Let's go. Let's hear what I sound like.
Do you really want me to record it for you? That makes you feel good? It's the same as me recording it and playing it back to you, and you sound good, as a guy in Florida playing it back for you. I can get through to Deer Slayer comes on, yeah, I key up one time, I shout out Deer Slayer, he waves a hand back to me, and that's it. The guys that I can't get through to because you got everybody with fucking 15,000 watts and better going back to Motormouth Mall, Ricochet. Ricochet on channel 28 I can hit sometimes. But on the Super Bowl, you're wasting your time. With 600 watts like you're wanting, actually you're probably not even doing 600. What do you got, a Firebird 500, right? You're doing between 450 and 500. And you don't got brand new tubes in there, so you're not doing anywhere near 500. And as far as Motormouth Mall, when BBI comes on, fucking Rooster, you ain't gonna get through to those guys because those guys are all over you.